I guess it's about that time again. On our way to... That was really riveting and exciting. Disneyland! We are on our way to Yuma for the night. Going to meet some friends tomorrow for lunch. It's hot. It's 111, 110 degrees right now in Tucson. And it's supposed to be in the 70s the whole time we're at Disneyland. So.
It actually creeped up. It's going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s.
You just ruined the entire trip for me. Needless to say, I have packed nothing but shorts. So we are on our way. It's funny, as the kids got older, I thought we'd take less and less stuff. What I originally thought was going to be like 2 or 3 bags is now like 6. Oh well. And I have to say, I have a knock against our Tesla so far on the drive there. A, it takes forever for it to cool down inside the car. It's hot. But more importantly, as I was driving, it's like you're going to arrive at your destination with 4% power. Now it's up to 9, but we are definitely stopping well before then to charge. Because it's hot, that uses more battery. We have the AC going. Yeah. Well, let's continue on our way to the happiest place on earth by way of the birthplace of, well, you're born here, but you were raised there. The raising place of Mama, San Diego. Next stop, Yuma, Arizona. Well, probably a charging stop. We're at our first charging destination here in Gila Bend, Arizona, and we've charged here several times. We stopped and got some dinner here at, well, lunch, I guess, here at Carl's Jr. And we were charging for like 15 minutes, and really we only needed like 10 or 15 minutes to continue. And after 15 minutes I looked and we only got 2%. I was like, what? So I didn't get an alarm or anything from the car saying we had stopped charging. But we looked, it showed we were still charging, but we were at 0 miles per hour, 0%. So I, disconnected the charger, put it back in. It shot up to like 300 and whatever miles per hour charging, then went back down to 0 again. So we're on a new bay right now, and hopefully we don't have that again. Reason I bring it up is the fact that a lot of people always say, like, how are you comfortable traveling with an electric car? Like, aren't you afraid something's going to happen? At least with a gas car, they can come and work on it or fix it for you. I'm still fine. We've traveled a lot, but this is a concern because, like, if that wasn't charging, what do we do? The closest charger is back that way, like 65 miles, which we would have enough power to get there, but that might not always be the case. I wish there was like and it might exist in some capacity. I've never really looked for it though. Kind of like a gas can, but maybe like a 20% charge you can carry in like, a 40-pound battery pack or something along those lines. I'm sure a Tesla technician can come out and do something to get you some power, but from what I understand, they mostly just have to pull you on the back of a tow truck and take you to the closest service center, which here in Gila Bend, that's got to either be in Phoenix or Tucson, which is not close by. All right, kids doing a bathroom break. And after that, we'll be back on the road. What are you doing? My favorite type of breakfast. Free. Henry eating. And as Charlie pointed out last night, Daddy, it's a Model X. That's better than our Model Y. Ungrateful children, I swear. It's now the next day. I'm going to go charge our cars so we can finish our trip. I've noticed the last couple videos we've done where we do like the day of travel video, not as popular. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet and maybe show you some cool things along the way. But as for now, let's go charge the car here in downtown Yuma. Now that it's up and charging, I'm gonna take a little bit of time to walk around and look at some things because I just noticed something. Well, last time I was here, all this was under construction. Now it's actually open where I can walk around. What I'm gonna do right now though is go look at something that I know I kind of wish Charlie was here to see it, because this definitely was not here last time I was here. What it is, you're asking? There's a freaking train. Here in the Hilton Garden Inn parking lot, there's an old train. I mean, look at this thing. It's massive. So apparently this used to be a hotel right here. That was the Southern Pacific Hotel. All aboard. Ooh, we actually can go aboard. It's got the whole back compartment here too. Presumably where like the coal and everything else was kept. Locked up right now from the hooligans. See, I love the off-the-road side stuff like this, because this is literally history right here, and we used to walk on it and play with it and look at it. That's so freaking cool. Thank you, town of Yuma. I like playing with this. I'm gonna make sure my kids know about it. Now I feel bad we have to stop here next time with them. I came to charge the car, which is across the street. Had no idea this was here. Forgive my lack of words. It is like 6:30 in the morning. I'm still tired. I drove all day yesterday and worked yesterday. Oh yeah, here we go. Presented by the Southern Pacific Company to the city of Yuma in April of 1957. My mom was 1 when Yuma got this. See, I absolutely love little things like this, where we're still honoring the history of the area while incorporating it into the future. I absolutely love when townships do this. Tucson's been really good about that in downtown Tucson, but a lot of places I've been to have kind of let the history go to the wayside, and we really need to honor it, especially as we enter into the new millennia, which we're well into at this point. But the fact is, Yuma, I mean, we've all seen 310 to Yuma, or heard of it at least. Well, this is the 310 to Yuma, sort of, think about it. But that's just really cool. I'm glad we have something cool like this where we stop to charge our car. So the present meets the past. That's really cool. Another thing that's close to downtown Yuma here that I really want to go see at some point is the old territorial prison. I've always wanted to stop by there and check it out. I saw the video that Justin Scard made on it, and I was so jealous. I always wanted to stop by there. We just never had time. It was never on the agenda, but I think we're gonna book a trip at one point just to see that and come up here to Yuma, maybe check out more parts of Yuma. We're getting there. However, this is only a 120 watt max charger, so, or a kilowatt max charger. So it's gonna take a little bit longer than your average one. About 3 hours away from having lunch with our friend Diana and her family, and we're gonna be eating in a place called the Corvette Diner. Seems to be really fun. We'll show you guys here in a minute. Guess what, boys? What? We're gonna travel. We are going from Arizona to the Colorado River to...
Ready?
Wow, he's gonna
Sort of. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're in California. Hold for dramatic pause. One thing I have to say about California rest stops is they are always so cool looking and really nice. Except, as soon as we got in the restroom, gross. Here we are in lovely gray San Diego. Time to get our name on the list here at the Corvette Diner. Welcome back. We're talking about how my wife is nosy. We're at a supercharging station, and there's been about at least 3 to 4 cars waiting to at a time to get into a spot. We got here right when there was one available, nobody waiting.
Yeah.
Now we've seen a bunch of cars cut each other off, sneak in front of each other. We saw 2 people pull up next to each other and talk about it, hey, I was next, no, I was next. And she's distracted now. She's I want to see who gets in first. Is this dude just cutting him off?
No.
Okay.
He was in line.
Well, we just got done having lunch with our friends at the Corvette Diner here in San Diego. I didn't know what to expect. I never heard of this place. You went to a different one when you were younger. Was that kind of how you remembered it?
Yes, except this one was 3 or 4 times the size of the one I went to.
And the food was really good. I had the French dip. You had a bacon lettuce, a BLT of sorts with turkey on it, I believe.
It had turkey, avocado.
Okay.
But it was guacamole and not avocado. And had I known that, I probably wouldn't have gotten it because I picky.
Onions and all that stuff.
Yeah, they did weird stuff to the guacamole, but it was good. The sandwiches overall was pretty good.
And everything. I had their Green River drink, which is a lime soda. The soda itself was okay, but they gave me a
50 cherries,
a screw you amount of cherries, which was awesome. And I liked it because the wait staff was awesome. They were entertaining. They sang and danced. They threw straws at Henry, and he was like, "What the?" I just went over and said, and she goes, "You didn't catch him." She threw more at him because he didn't catch him either time. And they got to play with, what they call their cousin. It's my best friend's kid. They were sad that they had to leave their cousin. So they just think anyone their age at this point's their cousin. But that's okay. He's kind of their cousin.
I've been telling them, we're going to go see Auntie Di and
Uncle for all intents and purposes, it is their cousin.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we stopped there. We definitely got some pictures.
Yes.
They came through and I'm a sucker. Everyone knows. When we go to the theme parks and stuff, they go, "Hey, we took a picture of you. That's $20." I'm like, fine here. Because as the guy who usually is taking the photos, I'm not in a lot of the family photos. That's the way for me to get them. But all in all, that was a lot of fun. So if you're in, and I guess it's a chain too. There's 2 of them. Is it just the 2?
So I was looking, and I don't see the previous
address. So they kind of moved.
I think they may have moved it because every time I'd gone, or the one time I went, it was packed.
Yeah. And it's there in downtown San Diego area near what's called the Anchor. It was really fun. Highly suggest it. Now we're charging. One fell asleep. One is distracted by iPads. We are 70 miles from our hotel. We should hopefully be there by around 4 o'clock. Let's go.
Yep.
Let the people in these lines take our spot. You ever seen the movie Rear Window? You are totally Jimmy Stewart right now. We'll be back soon. Cybertruck sighting. Alright, we finally arrived. We're here at the Anaheim Hotel. We've stayed here before, but last time we were here was under construction. Give you a quick little room tour. Here's the front door. The world's teeniest, tiniest closet that's off the tracks, which, that stings. Medium-sized mirror. Hello. 2 stinky boys and 2 queen-size beds. Pretty large TV, which is always good. Drawers. You got your fridge in the room. Nice little desk. And I have to say, the coolest part is it actually has a full-size patio, which is always fun. And there's the AC unit. The nice part is, while we're here, it's actually pretty decent weather, so hopefully we won't really need the AC unit. I do like the fact it's like mid-century modern, this hotel. They're playing Sinatra in the background. They got a nice little bar, and they have the pizza press, which was the first quick service pizza place we ever ate at. And now you see them all over places like Mod Pizza and things along those lines. Pizza?
I'm cheese pizza.
He wants cheese pizza, which, who knows, might happen. Well, guys, that's the end of our travel day by way of Yuma, San Diego, now here. I think we're going to rest for a little bit, then make our way to downtown Disney, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.